Hello, my name is Eric Sheptock. I am the chairman of SHARK, a group of homeless advocates fighting for real solutions to homelessness here in the DC area. And I'm also known as the homeless advocate, having been featured in media around the world because of my efforts to address homelessness. Now, today, well, first of all, I want to draw your attention to the link below me, to Promises to Keep. Promises to Keep is a documentary of the revolutionary efforts of Mitch Snyder and other homeless people back in the 80s when the advocates were much more revolutionary. Now, that hour documentary tells about how Mitch Snyder and dozens of homeless people went up against the Reagan administration, and they actually made President Ronald Reagan give over a vacant federal building to be used as a homeless shelter, which presently holds 1,350 homeless people. That shelter is known as the Community for Creative Nonviolence, having been established by Vietnam-era vets who renounced violence. Now, during that time, Mitch and company had a number of different victories. They got the Reagan administration to create the McKinney-Vento Act, which gives various rights to homeless people. And within that McKinney-Vento Act is Title V. Title V is a piece of legislation that says that the federal government has to keep a registry of all vacant federal properties that can be used to assist the homeless, and due to a recent lawsuit, it's actually been updated. But the covenant that was signed between Snyder and Reagan in July of 1986 says that the city must serve the homeless from that property for 30 years, ending July 7th, 2016. If the city complies with the deeds of the term for the full 30 years, they receive full title. When they receive full title, they can do what they want with the property, including shut it down. And so the city hasn't said that they're going to shut down the shelter in July 2016, but they theoretically could. And so myself and others in SHARK have been pressuring the council to call for a hearing and to find out what the city plans to do. As far as we know, the city might not have any plan as of yet, but we don't want any surprises. So Councilman Jim Graham, a close friend of ours, has promised to hold a hearing on the CCNV property. And what I found out a few days ago is that hearing will probably take place in the latter part of May 2013. And he's going to convene this hearing and call together all the different stakeholders, which includes the Department of Human Services, the Department of General Services. We may have to contact Health and Human Services in the federal government. It brings in both deputy mayors, the Deputy Mayor of Health and Human Services, the Deputy Mayor of Planning and Economic Development. And the reason for the Deputy Mayor of Planning and Economic Development is because we at SHARK have put forth the idea that we want to create 1,000 units of affordable housing on the parking lot of the building. The parking lot is about 80,000 square feet. The building sits on 50,000 square feet of ground times 4 floors. And so what we're proposing is to sell 65,000 square feet, including the building, and to use the other 65,000 square feet to build the affordable housing. The way that legislation is written, if that property is sold at any point in time, all money from that sale must be used to help the homeless. So if we sell the building plus 15,000 square feet of parking lot, we can use that money to build another building on the other 65,000 square feet. And we're hoping to get 1,000 units. The plans are still being worked out, but that's where things are right now. And I hope that in the latter part of May or early June, I'll be able to tell you that we've held the hearing, and I'll know more about what the city has to say about our plans. Thank you.